Queens get the money. 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 Queens get the money.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Kira Renee. Today I will be preparing the best baked macaroni and cheese. So let's start with the medium fire, adding 4 tablespoons of your choice of butter and let that melt down. Any excess butter on your spoon, just stir your already cooked noodles because butter is better and we don't want to waste any, okay? And I cook my elbow noodles for 6 to 8 minutes. The noodles will soften more once they bake, so don't overboil them. You do not want mushy noodles, all right? I promise you. It's going to cook in the oven, all right? With all the goodness that you're going to see me do, all right? So, what we're going to do next, guys, is add 1/4 cup of flour to make our roux and combine with the butter that's melted, okay? You guys are going to hear some stirring noises, but if you don't hear the pots clanking and clinking and clink, 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 that means what's inside is not going to be tasty, okay? You got to hear the noises. So, I apologize, but listen, the best food is made with a whole lot of banging pots. Don't worry if your flour and butter looks thick. This is the best cheese sauce, so keep watching to see how creamy this cheese sauce really is on period. I know y'all probably thinking like, dang, this is really, really thick. Listen, do not worry about it, okay? I'm going to show you why. We're going to add 1/2 pint of heavy whipping cream. And the whole entire cream we're going to use, and I'll show you why. Stir to combine the lumps from flour and butter mixture. Again, don't worry if it's not all the way smooth. I guarantee you your cheese sauce will not have any lumps in it when we're at the end, okay? When you see that cheese sauce and you whipping yours and you see me whipping mine, you're going to be like, what? All them lumps in here? How did we get them out? It's magic, girl. It's magic, guys, okay? So I'm going to stir to try and smooth the best to my ability. I am not going to stress this step, making sure that the flour and butter mixture is combined smoothly with the heavy whipping cream. No, I'm not gonna worry about it because I know the yellow thing, the yellow golden that adds the kick to this dish. Y'all gonna see why. Y'all gonna see why I don't even worry about the lumps. You know, smooth it as much as you can. If you have a spatula, use something that you could flatten the chunks or whatever it may be, or maybe add less flour. I like my roux to be very rich, so I always add, half of a 1/4 cup of flour. And if you need more, or you need less, or you add more butter, it just depends on how you make it. And trust me, this was not something that I learned overnight. It took practice for my baked mac and cheese for it to be perfect. So I'm adding half of the block Colby Jack cheese. I cut it up into chunks, and I'm adding a half of the sharp cheddar cheese, and I'm stirring that to melt. At this point, my fire is down to simmer to low. It's literally just simmering right now. I don't want it boiling. I just want the cheese to melt. And you're going to continue to stir the cheese sauce. And we're going to hear them lovely noises. Look at that golden goodness. I told y'all don't worry about the lumps. Look, it's coming together. I told you see a couple of lumps, but we're going to fix that, okay? Off camera, I added a half a cup of shredded Colby Jack and half of sharp cheddar. And this is how creamy and smooth the cheese sauce looks. I guarantee you continue to stir it, and it will be smooth. I guarantee you there's no way around it. At this point, I continue to ensure that there are no lumps in my cheese sauce. Now, does it look like I played with this cheese sauce or what? Just stir because we're making this with love, and don't make no baked mac and cheese and it's not made with love. It just tastes so different. And I'm going to continue to stir because I need to whip it real good. Whip it real good. Now, This is the part that people normally forget. They think that, oh, we have our sauce, we have our noodles. No, 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 baby. Do not put that in no pan yet, sis. Do not. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. You will embarrass yourself. I'm going to tell you what you need to do next. Keep watching. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please take the time now to click the subscribe button, click the post notification bell so you never miss a video when I upload another banger video, okay? So we're gonna season to taste. Do y'all hear me? Taste. All right, we need to taste this good food. I add a little bit of accent salt, okay? All right, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And then I add black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and I stir to combine. I'm going to say it again. Accent salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and stir to combine. You want to make sure every layer of your mac and cheese is seasoned. Like you seen in the beginning, I used the rest of the butter and I stirred my elbow noodles, because it was left over and I didn't want to waste it. Let's just make sure every part of this mac and cheese is baked mac and cheese. We're making it with love, just make sure that you can taste it. We don't want bland mac and cheese, okay? I did not add any other salt besides accent salt because the cheese is already salty, so I didn't really need to, and it's just your personal preference. I already know, like, baked mac and cheese, I got it down pat, so I don't even need to. I can make this in my sleep. Add your elbow noodles and stir, okay? I always add my elbow noodles to my cheese sauce so I know how much noodles to add, because if you add too many noodles, it won't be like creamy, and you'll have, like, I hate to see pale noodles. Like, I don't like seeing noodles without sauce, like the cheese sauce that I made. I took all this time to make this cheese sauce. Every noodle is going to be fully covered. I want this baked mac and cheese to look like Hometown Buffet's macaroni and cheese that used to be so cheesy, and you had to, like, jack it up, salt, pepper, a little bit of hot sauce just to make it taste like something. No, this is not that. I want the visual to be very creamy because that is what's going to have people wanting seconds, okay? I also add some black pepper to the mixture once I like combined everything together. I do my seasoning again. I go back in with my black pepper, my accent salt, and you just want to stir this until it's well combined. And you also want to make sure, like I said, every layer of your baked mac and cheese should be seasoned, okay? Now, depending on how much noodles you will have, will let you know if you need 1 egg or more. I only used 1 because I didn't use a lot of noodles and my cheese sauce was very creamy, so I used 1 egg. Stir to combine the egg with your mac and cheese mixture. You don't want to see any egg. No egg whatsoever. You want to make sure it looks just very transparent. You don't see anything but, where's my fork? Give me my fork. I need it. And then I also got this little cute personal baking pan from the Dollar Tree. It was $1.07 exact, and it came with 2. I normally make too much baked mac and cheese, so I felt like the little individual personal baking pans were so cute, and I was like, oh, I hate making so much baked mac and cheese and I don't even finish it, or it just goes to waste. Like, I just was like, okay, they have this perfect, let's get to it. Personal baking pans from here on out. Dollar Tree, like I said, $1.07 exact, and it came with 2. So here we go. I grease my baking pan with butter lightly, okay? Because you don't want it way too greasy. You don't want it too greasy. You still want to get some type of crust on the bottom or on the round, on the corners. You can use your choice of butter. Grease the sides and the bottom of the baking pan, okay? As you see in the thing right there. Okay, all right. And please clean up as you guys go. That is very, very essential. Clean as you go. It takes the aftermath cleaning. It's much easier. Pour your cheese mixture in your baking pan. Your oven should already be preheated for 350.
get the money. Queens 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 get the money.